Good morning. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know. White Christmas.
Where those treetops
glisten. But the drifters, White Christmas. Sleigh bells in the snow. Wait a minute, wait for it. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. All right, folks, that's enough. That's enough. I'm sorry to subject you to that. Good morning from the office. We're going to do something different today, Sam. We're going to do something different. I know I didn't tell you we were going to do something different, and I know I should have told you we were going to do something different. And you get upset when I do things different and don't tell you. All the above, but the attempt today is 2 hours of staying focused, staying on target, staying on message, staying on track. Why can't the president and BKP just stay on message one day? Why can Donald Trump, J. Trump, President of the United States, my president, hopefully yours too, why can't we just stay on message? Why can't we stay on track? We're having a good day. Let's just stay on message, right? Let's not retweet something going on in Britain, right? I'm okay with it. We're going to play those later. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If I have the ear of one Republican in Washington, D.C., just one. If just one Republican in Washington, D.C. is listening this morning, pass tax reform now. Vote on it today. Just do it. Pass it. Get it into committee. Get it adjusted, whatever you got to do, and get it on the president's desk. Because that would really steam Joe Scarborough, wouldn't it? If Joe Scarborough would have to report tomorrow morning, or Monday, we'll give him Monday. Well, it's got to go to conference, we'll talk about it. But if Joe Scarborough would have to report that this president with so-called dementia, as Joe Scarborough says this morning, early stages of dementia. Okay, president, let me see which one you will take here. Now, I'm not saying this about our president of the United States, okay? Let's just say you take a president for 8 years that not one quarter has had the GDP hit 3%. Not one single quarter in 8 years did Barack Hussein Obama's GDP hit 3%. Even with a $800 billion stimulus package, even with shovel-ready jobs, even with quantitative easing to the third power, did he or could he accomplish 3% GDP? Not once. Trump, he does that by lunch. It's adjusted up. When Barack Hussein Obama was president of the United States, the media rushed to tell you how there was a winter storm and people couldn't get their cars shoveled out in time to get to work. And it slowed down production. And it slowed our input, our export, our puts out. Slowed it all down. There was a storm. There's a good reason for why Barack Obama couldn't push the GDP past the 3% mark. Always a reason. Trump says hurricanes? Hurricanes? Really? Let's just keep this thing moving. GDP at 3.3. Now, here's the thing about the tax reform, okay? Here's what the Democrats have found the debt. Maybe I should tell them who we are first. BKP, good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can contact us, Chief at FetcherNews.com, Chief at FetcherNews.com, 706-889-9700. You can text the show. You can call into the show. You can call me. You can say, I'm a madman. That's what Joe Scarborough said, a madman. Call me. Tell me I'm a madman. Tell me I'm unfit to serve. Really unfit. That's me this morning. That's just, wait a minute, let me get the rest of the announcements out of the way. You can follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, at FYNTV. Follow our sports page, Team FYN Sports on Facebook. Also, Team FYN Sports on FetcherNews.com. Also, follow us at Team FYN Sports. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. FYN TV, Fetcher News, and anytime we're live, you'll get that. Now, let me get back to unfit to serve. That would be me this morning. I'm unfit to serve. I have early stages of dementia, okay? I'm a madman. That's what Joe Scarborough is saying about the president. Well, listen, would you take the madman at 3.3% GDP? The news is not telling you this. Here's what they're not telling you. Just some highlights. Gross domestic product grew at a 3.3 annual rate, estimated at 3.2. It was estimated at 3.2. It beat the estimate. It was revised from 3%, okay? Revised up. Revised up. See, Obama, the news would always break with this great 2.9 or 2.87, like he's diving and he's getting a 2 point. All the judges, okay, I think that was a half pike or whatever they called it. I give him a 2.8, okay? So that was his GDP, all right? And then they kept it real quiet about 3-4 weeks later or 6 weeks later when they adjusted it down. Well, they're keeping it very quiet that it's being adjusted up. Now, business equipment spending. Hey, we did it right here. We did it. We're part of the GDP. We did it right here. Business equipment spending rose at a 10.4% pace. A 3-year high, revised from 8.6, reflects transportation gear. Corporate pre-tax earning rose 5.4%. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on here that no one is talking about. All right? The biggest improvement came in business investment, which made a 1.2% contribution to growth. Small business, consumer confidence, the small business men and women in this country, they're opening the new store. They're opening the branch office. They're bringing on the 2 employees. They're taking a chance and buying that extra piece of equipment. You know, the piece of equipment that the digital something that when the guy stops by, it's 18 grand and you're like, my God, I could take my business to the next level if I could just buy that little digital thing that I need. And he stops by this time and you're all excited about the president, and you say, yes, I've done the math this year at the rate of growth I can sustain and bring in enough revenue to pay for that piece of equipment. Oh my God, that's how we'll pay for the damn tax cuts. I just thought of that myself. We will stimulate enough business in this country to create enough revenue to offset the tax cuts, and all of a sudden the Democrats found the damn debt. Does it not make you sick every day when you see a Democrat rush to the podium after Obama gave us $10 trillion, what was it, 144 million or something in vacation travel? Frequent flyer miles for these kids. All right, so here's the deal. All they know now is the debt. It'll add to the debt. They want to put a trigger in. If the debt equals X, based on the tax cuts, based on the CBO, based on this calculation, we'll raise taxes. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. What the hell? No. I'm telling you right now, pass the tax cuts. Push it through. We don't care about McCain. Send him back to Happy Valley or Sun Valley or wherever, what damn valley he lives in. Give him one of those hats so he can keep the sun off his head and he doesn't get sick. You know what I mean. Keep the hat. Put him out. Just saying. I just get worked up over the tax. Pass the tax cuts reform now. I want to play this for you right now. And this is a video. Okay, and I am so tired of Joe Scarborough and the left, and we'll get to what the media feels is the real news a little later about the. We'll get to the news a little later about Matt Lauer that everybody started top of the hour. My remarks this morning is pass the tax cuts, Republican. All right, the Republican Senate passed. What they passed, I don't want to get confused. What they passed yesterday in the Republican Senate unanimously was to move it to a vote. So we're ready. We're ready to move it to a vote. And we don't care about Chuck and Nancy, okay? Oh, December 8th is just around the corner. We're going to have our country going out of business sale. We'll do that one in a minute. And if you're good, we'll close the show again with Trump's White Christmas, okay? Oh, my God. Play Trump. President Trump delivers remarks on tax reform in Missouri. Play that. If you would just let me know when you got that ready.
Together, we will give the American people a big, beautiful Christmas present. A vote to cut taxes is a vote to put America first again. We want to do that. We want to put America first again. It's time to take care of our workers, to protect our communities, and to rebuild our great country. A successful vote in the Senate this week will bring us one giant step closer to delivering an incredible victory for the American people. This is the right plan. This is the right time. We have a moment in time. This is our chance to free our economy from our workers, from the terrible tax burdens. With your help, we can usher in a thrilling new era of opportunity and growth for this nation that we love so much. We will give the American people a beautiful Christmas present.
Did you take it off, or did you let it play? Okay, I'm back. All right. I'm sorry. Our internal, I didn't have the volume. You had the volume there at home. Pass the tax cuts. That is the President of the United States yesterday in is it Lake Charles, Missouri? I don't know if I have that right, but he's in Missouri. He's given the speech about tax cuts. Pass the tax cuts, Republicans. Do it now for the American people. Business, we're going to bring trillions of dollars offshore back into this country. Okay? Any tax that's cut will be offset with a booming economy. Let me say one more thing about the economy, and I want to move on. We have not had a real economy, I'm going to say, since Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, to me, is the last real economy we had in this country. The economy since Ronald Reagan has been what I call a phony, injected, liquid-injected economy from the feds, up and down, up and down. We don't manufacture. We did not manufacture. It's just been a phony economy as far as I'm concerned. These tax cuts will spur a real economy. It will bring back the best jobs we have had. Okay, the best jobs that we have had since World War II. That's my opinion. That may be a big one, but that's the best jobs we have had since World War II, meaning there'll be construction, there'll be manufacturing. I'm going to venture to say there's an opportunity that you may buy a TV made in this country. You may buy a washer or dryer made in this country. You may buy a refrigerator. You may buy air conditioning units. I know we manufacture. You're yelling now, hey, we manufacture this here and there. You may buy so many more products made in this country, because you know what he said in that video? America first. All right? So here's a little note to Joe Scarborough. The people in that room, did you see the crowd, folks, in that room? They don't care what Joe Scarborough thinks. They don't care about NBC, CBS, ABC. This is the president that turned it around on the media. Turned it around. They don't care. You see, December 8th comes and goes, and Chuck and Nancy don't fund the government, and we don't get a budget and move forward. Those people in that room will hold Democrats responsible. Trump has tipped the scale. He owns the media. Okay? Pass tax reform now. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. I just wanted to go through that because I don't think people are talking about how fast. See, they say the tax cuts will add over 10 years, will add $2 trillion to the deficit. Well, I don't want to add anything to the deficit, but $2 trillion to the deficit. Interesting. We added $9.8 trillion to the deficit in 8 years, but this would add 2 in 10. But the Democrats found the deficit. Just saying. The national debt. The national debt. They found the debt. They found the national debt. Interesting. And Susan Collins, here's you got to be careful what the deals are going on with the tax bill. Why will they not get rid of the mandate, the Obamacare mandate, that says you have to buy Obamacare insurance? You have to buy insurance. It's the law. Remember, the Supreme Court, don't forget, the Supreme Court, John Roberts, betrayed conservatives that we thought the Supreme Court was going to find Obamacare unconstitutional based on this forcing you to buy something. And Roberts comes out and says the government can levy a tax. And he turned the mandate into a tax. So why won't they repeal the mandate? Why won't they repeal what they call the tax on you, the fine for you not buying Obamacare or having insurance, for you not having insurance to fine? Why won't they repeal that? Why not? And why are they telling Susan Collins that they'll put a line in there? That's Grandma Collins to you. She's from Massachusetts. Why are they saying that they'll put a line in the tax bill that says that if Obamacare is repealed, the government will stabilize the industry? Why? Why will the government stabilize the industry? I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We're going to talk a little more about the tax bill. I just wanted to get started there on the 3.3 GDP adjusted up. The 4% and 4.2, 4.3% growth that we can have with this tax bill will bring the revenue in to offset any cuts that we have. But the Congress can't spend it. That's what you and I got to watch for. We got to watch for every time Congress gets $2, why they can't just spend $1.25 and put 75 cents away for a rainy day. I wonder if any of them damn congressmen have a rainy day fund. Rocket Man, rocket fuel. The tax cuts will be like rocket fuel. President Donald Trump had a good time in Missouri yesterday. I absolutely loved watching that speech. Good time. Let's show, do me a favor, Sam, let's show the pictures of the picture. It's marked, I think it says, let me see which one it is. It's the one marked, where's it at? It had Trump and, oh, it's already up. I guess if I pay attention to the screen, right? Right there. Look at that backdrop. American flag, Christmas trees. American flag, Christmas trees. What a backdrop in Missouri. Thousands of people. They're not waiting to hear what Joe Scarborough says this morning. Look at that. What a picture. Merry Christmas. And did you notice in that video they ended with Merry Christmas in that video? Man, oh man alive. It's a Trump white Christmas, okay? So, here's a couple things we're going to go over today. We got Rocket Man. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Nikki Haley, that not many people bring up what's going on in North Korea. We are going to talk about Matt Lauer. We're going to go a little further on the Nydia Tisdale trial. Yesterday, the state of Georgia versus Nydia Tisdale. Yesterday was day 3. They didn't get out till 6:30. I'm going to highlight some things on that. And what's going on today in that trial. And like I said, let me, did you figure out why I didn't have volume on the video, or you don't know yet? You fixed it? Okay. That's all I get over there is a thumbs up. I get a thumbs up over here. You never know, nothing from Rose. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, I want to play that video again. I know it's a minute and something, but I just liked it so much. I want to play it again before we go to break. Play that again. One more time for the people.
Together, we will give the American people a big, beautiful Christmas present. A vote to cut taxes is a vote to put America first again. We want to do that. We want to put America first again. It's time to take care of our workers, to protect our communities, and to rebuild our great country. A successful vote in the Senate this week will bring us one giant step closer to delivering an incredible victory for the American people. This is the right plan. This is the right time. We have a moment in time. This is our chance to free our economy from our workers, from the terrible tax burdens. With your help, we can usher in a thrilling new era of opportunity and growth for this nation that we love so much. We love so much. We love.
All right, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. Is that the sound of a president of the United States, your president, that has dementia? Is that the sound of your president of the United States that is only interested in white supremacist groups? Is that the sound? It's reality, people, is what Joe Scarborough yelled. He is one sick puppy. Who is the sick puppy here? I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a break and we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about Matt Lauer. Oh my gosh. There's so much going on this morning. I don't know where to start. Maybe we'll talk about Matt Lauer. Maybe we'll talk about Lake Wobegon. Oh my God, Lake Wobegon. Don't tell me you haven't traveled and you're driving, right? And it's late night. And it's quiet in the car and everybody fell asleep and you're going through the radio station, you turned in the dial. That's back in the day. We turned the dial and you're trying to, and then all of a sudden you pick up Lake Wobegon, a warm summer night. Oh my God, who would have thought? Take us a break, Sam.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
what you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead.
You know what time it is? Model year-end closeout time at Days Chevy in Jasper, with huge savings on every 2017 Chevy in stock, like over $6,500 off on Malibu, just $17,900, or save a payload on Silverado Double and Crew Cabs, starting from just $31,800. The discounts are big, and the time is now during the model year-end closeout. Hurry to Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Be sure to check out New Blue Home and Gift, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Find us on Twitter at New Blue Home. Everything beautiful for your home or a special gift can be found at New Blue Home and Gift. Call us today at 706-455-3873 or visit us at 531 East Main Street, Suite 103 in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
You know, my question is, when are they going to get Geraldo? That's one smooth cat, that Geraldo, right? Geraldo Rivera. What's he married 8 times? And what's his wife now? What is she, 26, 27? I don't know. I'm just joking. Just relax, everybody. I wonder how. I know why. I know why they never get Geraldo. He pays his own way. That was it. Geraldo pays his own way. Woo! Wow. I wonder how many sexual inappropriate allegations, harassment, complaints that have been solved by Geraldo. Wonder how many. I'm just saying. I didn't say he did anything. He may be. Oh no, he may be straight up guy. Just wondering. So Lauer has the lock the door button under the desk. So who's the guy that installed hey, sir, I have a work order. What's the work order? I got a work order here? Yeah. The lock the door button. So, really? I haven't done a lock the door button in years. All right, if that's what you want, we're done. Try it. Click. Click. There you go. Door locks. Oh, Matt Lauer, the lock the door button. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, click. I'm not just so nobody can get in and leave me alone. News. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can always call, text the show, 706-889-9700 or chief@fetchernews.com. Follow us on Twitter at FYNTV. At FYNTV. Also, you can follow us at Fetch Your News. Follow us there. And then you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, FYNTV, Fetch Your News YouTube. There's a whole list of things you can do. So, moving right along, we're going to run a quick news clip right now. And it's news from another area. And I want you to tell me, have you ever picked up this news on the radio? Play that clip, Sam.
Well, it's been a quiet week in Lake Wobegon, my hometown. It's been hot. Wally, standing behind the bar in the sidetrack tap, realizes that everyone is extremely touchy in hot, dry weather. And he is very careful how he speaks to people as he moves up and down behind the bar, wiping at the counter. Wally, who stands there in the dark, cool dark all day, and who, this last Sunday, and this is what he's been nervous about, bought.
Wally was very touchy. Very touchy. Garrison, now I want to go with this. I know you want to talk about Matt Lauer, but I'm going to tell you, put his picture up there, Sam. Put his picture up. That was on NBC this morning. It just says Garrison. Garrison, founder of is it Keillor or whatever? Keillor, okay. Founder of Prairie Home Companion, fired after allegations of inappropriate behavior. Garrison, one of the nation's most... I listened. He was Minnesota Public Radio over allegations of inappropriate behavior. The only thing, he's 75 years old. This guy's 75 years old, who retired from the show last year. He retired last year. They fired him. He retired last year. Did not respond to a request. Denied. He said, this is what he said he did. This is his statement. I put my hand on a woman's bare back, he wrote. I think he should do that in his voice. I think he should release that statement. News from Lake Wobegon. I put my hand. It was a cool, but somewhat warm, somewhat misty, somewhat summer night on Lake Wobegon. I put my hand on a woman's bare back. I meant to pat her back after she told me about her unhappiness, and her shirt was open and my hand went up it about 6 inches. She recoiled. I apologized. I sent an email of apology later, and she replied that she had forgiven me and not to think about it. We were friends. We continued to be friendly right up until the lawyer called. Right? We were friendly just yesterday. Today, I'm the lawyer on behalf of the woman you patted on the back. There's some news from Lake Wobegon. Holy smoke. I never thought things got very excited up there at Lake Wobegon. They went bareback. Whew. He said we continue to be friendly right up till the lawyer called. Minnesota Public Radio did not immediately confirm whether this allegation was the reason for its firing and declined to give additional details. He quit the show last year. did you leave last year? I think you left. So anyhow, okay. That was from Lake Wobegon, all right? Now, we have Matt Lauer. Woo! So here's the thing on Matt Lauer, right? Let me see. Where's my article on Matt Lauer this morning that I had pulled up earlier? Stay with me. Until the lawyer called. That's one of my favorite lines, okay? So, Matt Lauer, do we have a picture of him this morning? NBC went through a full list. I don't have one of Matt. No, yeah, I got a Matt. Let's go with Matt 1. Okay, Matt 1. I'm sorry, Sam. Matt 1. Variety Magazine, Matt Lauer. Matt Lauer once gave a colleague a sex toy as a present. Wonder what kind of paper he wrapped it in. You know, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, what is appropriate? You know, you have your birthday present, paper wrap, and you have your Christmas present, and you have, your wedding, and engagement. You have all the different wraps. And I wonder if the place you buy it offers the free gift wrapping. And I wonder what I don't know why I went there, okay? It included an explicit note about how he wanted to use it on her, which left her mortified. I do these for one reason. I love to read them, folks. I love to read these. All right? Left her mortified. Matt Lauer's accuser. Okay, let's go to Matt Lauer number 2. On another day, he summons a different female employee to his office. I beckon you, come in here now. Now, I know you think I just installed the automatic door latch for, and then drops his pants. Who the hell does this? I'm serious. I want to know. Who the hell does this? See, I'm serious. I am telling you. I mean, this guy is a lowlife, right? I just don't know. I mean, I'm serious, ladies. I'm caught off guard. I have 2 ladies in here. I have to be careful. I can't say certain things. I have to be cautious, okay? There's 2 ladies in the control room. He dropped his pants. I got to go back to that. Who the hell does that? Excuse me, can you come in here? Boom. What do you think? What the hell? I don't know. I was typing, or I was emailing, or I was doing computer graphics, or whatever. You called me in here for this? I'm sorry. You called me in here for this? After the employee declined to do anything. Oh, yeah, showing his. After the employee declined to do anything, visibly shaken. I'm all shook up. He reprimanded her for not engaging in a sexual act. How dare you come in here and I drop my pants like that and you just walk out? Is this a damn real world we're in? Where are we at? Is this I know where we're at. We're in K-Pax. This is why they do it on K-Pax. Holy smokes. And then here's another one with Matt Lauer. The New York Times. Okay, let's go to number 3. I think I have 3, right? And then I'm going to go to the video, was that wrong? The thing it says, is that wrong, Sam? Okay, so Matt Lauer says, this is the New York Times. One complaint came from a former employee who said Matt Lauer had summoned her to his office in 2010, locked the door, and sexually assaulted her. Locked the door. I have to tell you, I just don't understand. I don't. Here's what happens is these lowlifes get 20 million a year, 25, 50 million, whatever the hell they're getting, and they think they're untouchable. These people think, I'm going to do what I want because if you even say anything, I'm making them $100 million, so I can do whatever I want. These guys are low life, I'm telling you. Former employee who said Matt Lauer summons her and then hit the button. He installed a button, locked the door, and sexually assaulted her. She told the Times that she passed out and had to be taken to the nurse. I want to know what the nurse asked. What are your symptoms? What's wrong with you? What caused you to pass out? Well, Lauer dropped his pants. Have you ever seen him drop his pants? That would cause anybody to faint. All right, so she told the Times that she passed out, had to be taken to the nurse. She said she felt helpless because she didn't want to lose her job. I don't want to lose my job, but I go in there and he dropped his pants and everything and he locked the door and he's like, what are you... Oh, wow. Didn't want to lose her job, and that she didn't report the encounter at the time because she felt ashamed. Folks, you know, I have to tell you, what's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with this world? I mean, my God, you know, encounters like, I'll tell you the conversation you're not going to hear anymore. We met at the office. You're not going to hear that. Where did you and your wife meet? Well, we met at the office. When your kids, Mommy, where did you and Daddy meet? Well, let me tell you exactly what happened. I walked in his office and he dropped his pants. Holy smokes, what a story. That's how you met? Yep, that's it. That's how you got here, little Johnny. Sorry, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I really do apologize for that. But, you know, if only Matt Lauer would have known it was wrong. If only the HR would explain to him this was unacceptable behavior. You know, he maybe have handled it different. So we have exclusive video. Nobody else has this. Of what really happened when Matt Lauer got fired. Play the tape, Sam. Check your email, and I'll tell you what it says. Yeah, put that up. That's it. All right. Exclusive video of Matt Lauer at HR when he found out he lost his job. Roll the tape, Sam.
I'm going to get right to the point. It's come to my attention that you and the cleaning woman have engaged in sexual intercourse on the desk in your office. Is that correct? Who said that? She did. Was that wrong? Should I not have done that? I tell you, I gotta plead ignorance on this thing, because if anyone had said anything to me at all when I first started here that sort of thing was frowned upon, you know, because I've worked in a lot of offices, and I tell you, people do that all the time. You're fired. Well, you didn't have to say it like that. I want you out of here by the end of the day. What about the whole Christmas spirit thing? Any flexibility there? Nah. Oh, wait. She wanted me to give you this.
What about the whole Christmas spirit, Matt Lauer said? Is that good for anything? See, if I would have known that was wrong. I mean, I got to plead ignorance of this. When I showed up for the job, if I would have somebody would have said that was wrong, you know? Was that wrong? Holy smokes. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. Enough this morning on this sick Matt Lauer and these lowlifes. Enough of that this morning. I mean, he is one sick puppy. One sick puppy. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back right after these messages. Sam, take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bull, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bull, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Yesterday, the President of the United States put out a tweet where he said, Joe Scarborough. Let's start looking at Joe Scarborough's. Okay, let's start looking at Joe Scarborough from MSNBC. His assistant. The mysterious death of his assistant. So that drove Joe crazy, and he's calling Trump a madman. Put up Trump madman. This madman. This is how MSNBC opened the show this morning. The Daily News editorial. This is a Daily News editorial, and Joe and Minka are going crazy. Donald Trump is a madman. Now, yesterday, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Yesterday, we went through the 24 years of the Secretary of States, the 24 years of the presidents, the lack of delivery on any kind of resolution on North Korea, from Bill Clinton, George W. Bush to Barack Obama, and Trump is the madman. So I want to start this segment. And I want to make this a very, very serious segment concerning North Korea, okay? Because I don't say it jokingly, but Sanctuary City, I mean, I find it humorous. I laugh. It actually becomes humorous to me. And I want this to be a segment, Sam. North Korea, the sick puppy. Kim Jong Un, or whatever his name is, Jill, the sick puppy. North Korean leader, the sick puppy. Okay, he's one sick puppy, Rocket Man is. Hey, look, I've been waiting for a president my whole entire life to just look at somebody and say, you know, you're one sick puppy, all right? I'm okay with it. Sorry. So diplomatically, our international diplomatic, we just went way downhill according to the media. First with Theresa May over in England because, you know, Trump said, you know, shut the hell up. You know, that's what I want. I want somebody who just says, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. I've heard enough from you. Shut up. Sorry, that's not nice. If my mom heard that, I'd be in so much trouble right now. So anyhow, we were forbidden to say shut up in our house when we were kids. So I do it now. Shut the hell up. So anyhow, North Korea has launched a missile. Sanctuary City, okay, you can fight all day about DACA and your dreamers, but you're going to have, guess what? They'll be, the dreamers, they'll be eternal dreaming. Once one of these rockets hits, you know, Atlanta, hits Houston, Tampa, New York City, Boston, Washington, D.C., okay, Charlotte, the list goes, Denver, maybe, because it said General Mattis. So we're going to play this video. It takes a couple minutes that they released. This is a propaganda video that they released in North Korea about their missile launch, and we're going to talk about that. North Korea releases footage of their missile launch. This is 1 minute and 22 seconds. Stay with us because we want to talk about North Korea for a minute. Go ahead, Sam. Play that.
President of the United States.
That's it, folks. You know, the little sick puppy there, the sick puppy, the whack job, Rocket Man, you know, he watched it. Did you notice it had a backup beeper? For safety reasons, right? I was like, they're backing the sucker out of the garage. We can't find this garage. We can't send a cruise missile into this friggin' garage with the little whack job sitting there. I mean, they had I roll up the garage door. Intercontinental ballistic missile needs to back out of the garage. We got the backup beeper. Hope there's no one back there. Run him over. Folks, Sanctuary City, you watch that, okay? Now, Nikki Haley, I keep going back to this. This could hit. Now, you got to understand, he didn't build the garage it's in 11 months. Let's stay focused. The missile you watch backing out of the garage there, okay? They did not build that missile in the last 11 months. Didn't happen. They did not build the garage it's housed in. They did not build the platform they launched it from. They did not do this in 11 months. They didn't do it. They did it under the watch of Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Hussein Obama. They did not do this. Everything you watched was not on the watch of Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump is the bad guy because he said sick puppy. Donald Trump's the bad guy because he said Rocket Man. Now, let's play. I think sometimes we forget Nikki Haley's over at the UN. And sometimes we forget that. And I think she does an outstanding job. So let's play the video of Haley, North Korea brings world closer to war. Play that video, Sam.
Yesterday, the North Korean regime made a choice. It chose to feed its nuclear aggression. It chose to thumb its nose at the civilized world. It chose to challenge the patience of a world united against its recklessness. And with this choice comes a critical decision point for the rest of the world. The world has responded powerfully to North Korea's outrageous and lawless actions. This council has taken unprecedented measures to stop North Korea's development of a nuclear-tipped ballistic missile. We have leveled the most impactful sanctions that any country has experienced in a generation. The dictator of North Korea made a choice yesterday that brings the world closer to war, not farther from it. We have never sought war with North Korea, and still today, we do not seek it. If war does come, it will be because of continued acts of aggression like we witnessed yesterday. And if war comes, make no mistake, the North Korean regime will be utterly destroyed.
Okay, the North Korean regime will be utterly destroyed. Make no mistake, from Nikki Haley. She's not going rogue. Folks, Donald Trump did not create the situation over there. He's a madman. This is a madman, not Donald Trump. Okay? So yesterday, Trump called him one sick puppy. Folks, this is my president. If you're signing on, good. But I'm tired of people around the world telling us what to do. Theresa May, one sick puppy. Play that yesterday.
Retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, grocers, contractors support this plan. We have tremendous support for this plan. Tremendous. Because these massive tax cuts will be rocket fuel. Little rocket man, rocket fuel for the American economy. He is a sick puppy.
Hey, Sam, you'll have to get that ready again in a minute because I can hear he's a sick puppy. I mean, we need to clip he's a sick puppy and have it ready for like several situations, okay? He's a sick puppy. But, you know, that's what I like about Trump. You know, he is telling you that the tax cuts will be like, he's saying, restaurants, small businesses, you name it, it'll be like rocket fuel. And he thinks, oh, rocket fuel, Rocket Man, that's a sick puppy. I don't know how Trump gets sidetracked like that. He can get sidetracked just like that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where he gets it. Anyhow, folks, we are looking at a serious situation with North Korea. And in that serious situation, we cannot blame this on the President of the United States. So Joe Scarborough, for you screaming this morning that he has dementia, and when is this is Joe Scarborough, when is the cabinet going to act? He's unfit. They are going crazy that he's unfit to serve again. This is today. Today he's unfit to serve because of the comments he made about this 28-year-old, okay, 28-year-old intern, or not intern, someone that actually worked for Joe Scarborough, where at once there was a joke made on Imus about Scarborough having having sex with the girl and then having her killed. Now, I didn't say that happened. I'm just saying there was a joke one time that was made on Don Imus's show about Scarborough doing that. Let me pull this up. I want to pull up the article and go over that before we go. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Let's do that after this, because we want to do an update on the Nydia Tisdale. We're going to talk about the Joe Scarborough. Why did Joe resign 2 months after this girl was found dead? Why? It's very suspicious. They say conspiracy theory and that it's been debunked. But a lot of things surround Joe Scarborough and this young lady dying. Now, we can't go to break. I can't keep up with it. Army veteran says Franken groped her during USO tour in 2003. I guess we're going to have to go right back to groping right after the message. I mean, I do it like a 10-minute segment. I click around on the internet, and it's an update. There's new groping and inappropriate behavior. It's just happening that rapidly. I bet Fox is enjoying this. Now, in a strange way, I bet the people walking the halls of Fox are laughing now at, hey, you remember when we were the ones, Fox with Bill O'Reilly? Oh, by the way, Matt Lauer in your interview with O'Reilly, oh my God, that's a sick puppy. One sick puppy. Take us to break, Sam.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead.
You know what time it is? Model year-end closeout time at Days Chevy in Jasper, with huge savings on every 2017 Chevy in stock, like over $6,500 off on Malibu, just $17,900, or save a payload on Silverado Double and Crew Cabs, starting from just $31,800. The discounts are big, and the time is now during the model year-end closeout. Hurry to Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Be sure to check out New Blue Home and Gift, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Find us on Twitter at New Blue Home. Everything beautiful for your home or a special gift can be found at New Blue Home and Gift. Call us today at 706-455-3873 or visit us at 531 East Main Street, Suite 103 in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hey, good morning from the office. I am your host, BKP, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Deranged, madman, early stages of dementia. When will the cabinet do something about this madman Donald Trump? So we have almost an hour left. If you would like to contact the show, it's 706-889-9700, chief@fetchernews.com. Follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, at FYNTV.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, FYNTV Fetch Your News. It'll tell you anytime we're live if you subscribe there. And also find our Facebook for Team FYN Sports. That's Team FYN Sports. Follow us also, Jason Banks, Team FYN Sports, at Team FYN Sports on Twitter. Okay, tomorrow is Friday. I know you're all, I understand. I know what day it is, all right? It's big accomplishment for me. So tomorrow is Friday, and we're going to have our own couch. We're going to have a living room. We're going to have things on sale. We're going to have guests. We're going to have a pet of the week. You name it, we're going to have it. Then we're going to have a party. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit going on. I mean, there's no reason why I can't bring this up now. It shouldn't be a secret. Okay, tomorrow we will start. Is that December 1st? December 1st, tomorrow. Oh, you know what starts tomorrow? The airing of the grievances. Festivus is tomorrow. You better have my show card ready. Now, I wasn't joking the other day. I want my airing of the grievances for December. They think I'm joking in there. They always do. They always think, it's a big joke. Yeah, okay. Anyhow, tomorrow, we will be live at 8 a.m. at Circuit World in Blue Ridge. We are going to be at Circuit World in Blue Ridge the whole month of December, promoting Christmas, their items, and we will have our Pet of the Week. We will have our Ask the Doc. Dr. William Whaley will be with us. We will have our all-star political panel. You name it. It'll be happening right there. We'll be doing it right there, Circuit World. Now, here's the thing. We want to get this information out. All right, Friday the 22nd. That's before Christmas. Obviously, it's before Christmas. I know that. But I mean, Friday the 22nd, our last show before Christmas, we're going to be having a party, a Christmas party. A Good Morning from the Office. It's Good Morning from the Office Christmas party. This show, we're going to have guests. I mean, we may even have somebody juggle. Can somebody juggle? I mean, I always wanted to do a show where somebody could juggle. I want to do the Gong Show. Okay? Anyhow, that is Friday the 22nd. We're going to have the Good Morning from the Office Christmas party. Yeah, I'm thinking that. So that's going on tomorrow. No telling, and things will be on sale all month at Circuit World that we will be highlighting on the show. All right. What else we have? So, do you have that picture? Okay. So, when are we going to ask Al Franken to leave? Okay. Army veteran says Franken groped her. Okay. This came out at 8 o'clock this morning. This morning it came out at 8 o'clock this morning, an hour ago. Army veteran says Franken groped her during USO tour in 2003. An Army veteran says Senator Al Franken groped her in December of 2003, telling CNN that while she was deployed in Kuwait, the Minnesota Democrat cupped her breast. What the hell do these people do during a photo op? Stephanie Keplin, 41, of Maineville, Ohio, is the fifth woman. 5. Well, wait a minute. Nancy said it's case by case. Conyer went home to be with his family. This is Conyer. Holy man. He went home. He cannot be found on Capitol Hill because his ass went home to be with his family so they could discuss the allegations. And then Nancy Pelosi goes, well, you've got to look if it's one or two incidents. That's what you got to do. And there has to be due process. You know, Franken's getting close to Moore's numbers. I swear to God. He's getting close. Franken is getting close to Roy Moore kind of numbers. And these women are coming out. First, Franken grabs them on the butt, takes pictures adjusting the knobs while they sleep, cups the lady. What the hell? When does he leave? Is the fifth woman in 2 weeks to accuse Franken of inappropriate touching, okay? Inappropriate touching while she was deployed. And the second person to allege that such behavior took place while Franken was on a USO tour. I mean, Franken must have got his hey, I hear those USO tours are for some wild and crazy guys out there. Whew. That USO tour, right? I can't promise anything. I mean, back in the day, I think we should look back at Bob Hope and see if he Anne Margaret. Just saying. Bob Hope really liked those USO tours. We understand Franken likes them. What really happens on a USO tour obviously doesn't stay on there anymore. Such behavior took place while Franken was on a USO tour. 3 of 5 women have been identified by name. When does he leave? When does Al Franken leave? When is enough, right? So while we stay, we didn't intend to, but while we stay on the groping and the inappropriate sex, did I send you the picture of put up the gay nativity scene? Murray. It's Murray and Joseph. You know Murray did it. Murray's involved here. This is the gay nativity scene. Moore says, this came from the Hill at 8 o'clock this morning. Just breaking. Roy Moore says lesbians, gays, socialists behind sexual misconduct allegations. Republican Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore appeared to blame members of the LGBT community, Murray and Joseph, LGBT community, lesbians, those damn lesbians, and socialists for the sexual misconduct allegations leveled at him. Speaking, I told you yesterday, Moore's gone to church, baby. He's gone to church. This is his last hope. I mean, sinner saved by grace. Moore's gone to church. I know you just got upset with me. I know you did. I apologize. I apologize for that one. If I could pull that back, I would. Too late. Speaking at Magnolia Springs Baptist Church in Alabama, Moore called the allegations against him false and malicious. According to BuzzFeed News, he accused Democrats pushing a liberal agenda. Now, here is the thing. Watch and see. Can his ass campaign in the pulpit? Watch his. Leave the damn picture up of Maury and Joseph. Who told you to take it down? You can take it down, I guess. That's the gay nativity scene if you haven't got to see it. Anyhow, listen. Here's what's next. IRS checking into these churches. Oh yeah, Montgomery Springs Baptist Church, you're getting ready to get a letter. Watch and see. Watch and see. Can Roy Moore campaign in the pulpit? Because that's what he's doing now. That's his safe zone. That is a safe zone. That is a Democrat-free zone. I know what you just thought. Democrats don't go to church. Hey, I didn't say that. I'm just saying they're not going to run in there. All right? They're not running in there to chase Roy Moore. Okay? Democrats pushing liberal agenda of trying to destroy his campaign. When I said they, who are they, he asked. They're liberals. They don't hold conservative values. They are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. Let's see if I got to do that again. When I say they, who are they? He asked. They're lesbians. They don't hold conservative. I want to see if he's holding the gun up while he's walking around. Conservative values. They are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, who want to change our culture. They are the socialists who want to change our way of life and put man above God. And the government is our God. They're the Washington establishment. They don't want to lose the power. Now, here's what I want to know. I think somebody should give us a report of how many amens he got through this. I mean, how many amens? Did the deacons all sit on the front row? Amen. Preach it, brother. Preach on. Preach on, brother. You're right, brother. You're right. I'm sorry. I am in so much trouble. Am I in so much trouble? Yes. But anyhow, watch and see what happens, folks. Can Roy Moore campaign and give this hate speech? Oh, you've lost your mind. You got to understand, the lady in Great Britain that tweeted out the Muslim videos and Donald Trump retweeted them. Christian is the new white supremacist. Well, wait a minute. We have Christians that go to black churches. We have black Christians. We have easy. Christians, that's the new white supremacist. If you're in church, you are a white supremacist. If you are in a white church this Sunday, you are a white supremacist. If your church has all white people, you're getting ready for an all white Christmas because you're a white supremacist. That's the new code word. I wasn't going there, but let me tell you something. When the campaign is over, Roy Moore is leading in the polls, and when the campaign is over, this will be considered hate speech. Trust me. When I say they, who are they, he asked. They're the liberals. They don't hold conservative values. They are the lesbians, the gays, the bisexual, transgender who want to change our culture. They are the socialists who want to change our way of life and put man above God. And the government is our God. They're the Washington establishment who don't want to lose power. That's who they are. The only thing is, if you just went back 30 years, he'd probably throw Jews in. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I know. 40 years. No, just joking. Oh, watch and see. IRS, can these churches do this from the pulpit? Is it the Johnson rule? Remember that? That's right, the Johnson rule. Roy Moore is practicing what Donald Trump said he would uphold in your churches. Remember the Johnson rule? No politics. You'd lose your tax-exempt status. Roy Moore is doing right now what Donald Trump promised you in the campaign. I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to try. If these stories would not break and I would not be so interested, I would get to the other stuff I want to do. But we'll try. I'm your host, folks. BKP, take us a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bowl, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bowl, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hey, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, I just went to break, and I wanted to talk about something because what Roy Moore is doing in Alabama, Roy Moore knows, and this is my serious side, Roy Moore is ahead in the polls again. Okay? He's effectively stayed strong. The two areas that needed to support him or at least not denounce him and ask him to get out of the race was the Alabama GOP, which the Alabama GOP has stayed behind the hit job that's been done on Roy Moore in Alabama. I'll say three. The second, Kay Ivey, the governor of Alabama, said she will be voting for the Republican, and President Donald Trump says, hey, we can't send a liberal, Doug Jones is a liberal, to Washington, D.C., weak on crime, weak on illegal immigration, weak on everything, and wants to raise your taxes. So Roy Moore knows in the state of Alabama what he needed to do. He's up in the polls. I predicted before the president made his comments, I want that officially understood, before President Trump come out and made his comments about Roy Moore, I predicted he will win. I predict he will win. So, that being said, Roy Moore is taken to the church. See, he knows he can hit these 200 and 300 seat churches and pack them in, and he's taken to the church, and he's going to, I'm going to say he's going to play on them concerned about the social values, the moral decay and decline in this country, and he's going right after that from the pulpit, which we have the Johnson Amendment. Play this video.
It was the great Thomas Jefferson who said, "The God who gave us life gave us liberty." Jefferson asked, can the liberties of a nation be secure when we have removed a conviction that these liberties are the gift of God? Among those freedoms is the right to worship according to our own beliefs. That is why I will get rid of and totally destroy the Johnson Amendment and allow our representatives of faith to speak freely and without fear of retribution. I will do that, remember.
Johnson Amendment. Allow them to speak freely right now. You have wondered in the past, okay? You have wondered in the past why your pastor just doesn't come right out and preach against some things. The Johnson Amendment is a provision in the U.S. tax code. Tax code. Since 1945, Lyndon B. Johnson. What a lowlife. That is one sick puppy. That prohibits all 501c nonprofit organizations from endorsing or opposing political candidates. Not just endorsing, but opposing political candidates. Section 501c organizations are the most common types of nonprofit organizations in the United States, ranging from charitable foundations to universities and churches. The amendment is named after then Senator Lyndon Baines Johnson. Why the hell do I know what the B stands for? Lyndon Baines Johnson of Texas. In 2000, many Republicans, including Donald Trump, have sought to repeal the provision, arguing that it restricts free speech rights from churches and other religious groups. Roy Moore is spewing what the left will consider. Roy Moore is spewing what liberal groups are considering. The LGBT community is considering. He is spewing hate speech. And he is doing it from a pulpit in a church, which is a 501c. And Roy Moore will be in another church today, tomorrow, right up to December 12th. How many churches in Alabama will violate and allow hate speech in the pulpit. Watch and see what happens. Better pay attention to this day, this hate speech, and what happens. They will go after these churches. This will throw. Roy Moore is testing exactly what Donald Trump said he would do. See, you can't endorse in a church, but you can't oppose. You can't oppose. So there you go, Roy Moore's claims. I've got to get past that because we're almost done for the day, and I did not intend to get into that. It just, I just, when that story came out at 8 o'clock this morning about Roy Moore blaming the LGBT community, I thought, you know what? This is exactly what we're going to be watching for. Now, let me do a brief update. The Nydia Tisdale trial. This is the state of Georgia versus Nydia Tisdale. Yesterday, it went all day long. Let me see if I got a text from the DA. Okay, that was not funny. Okay, I got a text from somebody. That was not funny. Anyhow, State presents case against citizen journalists. Now, Nydia Tisdale, you can go on. Let me tell you where you can go on and read these articles so you can keep up with the trial by Bill Johnson. The court did not let out till 6:30 yesterday. This is in Dawson County. This is the state of Georgia versus Nydia Tisdale, which was removed from Burt's pumpkin farm. Removed from Burt's pumpkin farm in Dawson County during a political campaign rally that she claims it was an open rally to the public and she should have not been removed. But yesterday, Clint Bearden, put up Clint Bearden. It's Clint Bearden. This is my picture. Now, I want you to know something. If you're in the courtroom and you see a picture, if you're on the, this is Clint Bearden, okay? This is the rally. Every single picture you see on the internet, but that's Clint Bearden. He testified. He was the first witness yesterday. And the state called him up where he said multiple times that Nydia Tisdale was asked to turn off her video camera, or she was going to be asked to leave. She was told multiple times. So after he testifies, Johnny Burt, the owner of Burt's Pumpkin Farm, he testifies, and then Johnny Burt's daughter testifies, to where Johnny Burt testified yesterday that he said she had to turn off the camera or he wanted her removed from the property. Now, that's not the quote, but it's what I understand from our reporter in there. Now, you're reading other reports around the state, and they're very slanted towards Nydia Tisdale, and we're not doing them towards anybody. Bill Johnson is reporting what's happening in the courtroom. So Bill Johnson overwhelmingly says, hey, you know what? There was a lot of testimony yesterday where Miss Tisdale was asked to turn off her video camera or she was going to be asked to leave. So Clint Bearden is the organizer of the event. He approached her several times and said, the owners would like for you to turn off your video camera. Okay? So the owners would like for you to turn off your video camera. Well, she doesn't turn off the video camera. Johnny Burt testifies yesterday, basically, hey, she was told to turn off the video camera or I wanted her removed from the property. Okay? So that happened. Then there's the story that Nydia went into Burt's Pumpkin Farm and they knew she was videoing. Well, Johnny Burt's daughter testified yesterday that Nydia misrepresented herself and said she videoed for the governor of Georgia, and that's what they thought, okay? Because what happens at these political rallies? My understanding is they did turn somebody away. What happens is at this time, Michelle Nunn is running, that's Sam Nunn's daughter. Michelle Nunn is running against David Perdue in a very highly contested Senate race. And Jason Carter, not to get confused with Jimmy Carter, the peanut guy, it's his grandson, Jason Carter, is running against Nathan Deal for governor. So these people this is how politics, they send their little operatives to pose as little videographers or bring their phones in to try to video so they can get certain clips, all right? Now, at some of these rallies, the only people they want to video is their campaign. That's it. So they can watch it back over, see what... but other video of the event they don't want to surface. Now, whether you think it's right or wrong, that's what happens. They don't want it to surface. So they did stop. My understanding is they did stop somebody in the parking lot that they caught. They caught a Democrat red-handed. Oh my God! Anyhow, it said no. If you're going to video, you can't come in. So that being said, yesterday those three people, Clint Bearden, Johnny Burt, and Johnny Burt's daughter, testified. It went till 6:30. Judge Martha Christian said that court will be till 9 o'clock at night. She prepared them. Honorable Judge Martha Christian is overseeing the trial, and they said she said prepare for this case to go till 9 o'clock tonight. All right. So the last argument of the day, not in front of the jury, the last argument of the day is whether the subpoena that I think it was Governor Nathan Deal's assistant was served on her, the assistant, not personally Governor Nathan Deal, if he had to testify. So I think if Governor Nathan Deal can't make it, if he says he can't make it, I don't think she's going to hold him in contempt because he was not personally served. But it's our understanding, Attorney General, they were wanting to know, the state, the prosecution, the state, wanted to know what would the governor lend to this? What would he add? What would he say that would change what has been said already? He was not involved in hearing whether she was asked to be removed by the Burts or not. And obviously, they say, well, he'll have a different perspective on what happened, whatever. So today, it's understood today the witnesses may be Governor Nathan Deal, and it will be former Attorney General Sam Owens, and I understand Insurance Commissioner Ralph Hudgens should be testifying. All right. So the state hasn't wrapped up their case yet and give it over to the defense yet. And it's Thursday. Now, Judge Martha Christian says yesterday, she said, hey, this thing's got to end. That wasn't her quote, but right. So she wants this thing wrapped up or it's going to go into the weekend. That's right. She's going to take it right into the weekend if this ain't wrapped up. So, anyhow, today our reporter will be giving us updates, but I do want to say there's two stories. If you want to keep up with this, they're very well written. Put up the other picture of Nydia Tisdale with Tony Wooten. Oh, former Dawson County deputy Tony Wooten testified yesterday. He also testified. So the witnesses for the state yesterday, Tony Wooten, Johnny Burt, Johnny Burt's daughter, and Clint Bearden testified yesterday. This is Johnny Burt. The picture is Johnny Burt, of Tony Wooten removing Nydia Tisdale. Always remember, all these pictures you see, I took these pictures. Put up a picture of Sam Owens and Nydia Tisdale. Sam Owens, the former Attorney General of the state of Georgia, he will be testifying. Definitely he will be testifying. Go to fetchyournews.com, Dawson County. Click on Dawson at the top. There is 2 new articles that Bill Johnson filed last night. State presents case against citizen journalist. And the second one he filed last night, this is under Dawson County. Former Attorney General testimony could be pivotal in Nydia Tisdale trial in Superior Court. Hey, Sam, let's do this. I know Bill and it's in Dawson, but this is a court case of interest to every single county. So let's put all these on the front page of Fetch Your News, first chance we get, and let's go to every story in this. I think he has 3 stories, and let's share at least these last 2 on every county's website. So, but they're on Dawson County right now if you want to read them. Former Attorney General testimony could be pivotal in Nydia Tisdale trial. Now, I have caution. I'm sorry. I'm cautious in what I say because I have been subpoenaed by the state, and I did get a notice that if they're going to 9 o'clock tonight, that it may be late this afternoon. that I may have to go over there, but I have been subpoenaed, so I'm kindly cautious, staying out of my opinion. As soon as I finish my testimony, I'm going to come in here and give you my opinion of this entire trial as soon as I'm done. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break. We're going to come back, talk a little bit about Joe Scarborough. That's one sick puppy. What else we have? I'm for sure. Oh, we're going to go through the tweets. Got to go through the tweets. Never end without checking. Hey, the president gets a little busy on the Twitter. We have to keep up. Take us to break, Sam.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bull, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bull, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can always contact the show, 706-889-9700 or chief@fetchernews.com. You know, I went through the whole show today and I didn't say Geronimo one time. Really. Geronimo. Follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Funny to hear. Let's go to Donald Trump 1. And I think the next one's just called Trump 2. I forgot to put tweet. Let's go to Trump tweet 1. Okay? We'll just run through some of the Twitter deck. Funny to hear the Democrats talking about the national debt when President Obama doubled it in only 8 years. Only 8 years. Let's go to, it says Trump number 2. The only people who don't like the tax cut bill are the people that don't understand it, or the obstructionist Democrats that know how really good it is and do not want the credit. And success goes to the Republican Party. Okay, let's go to Trump tweet 3. I got to have it here somewhere. Wait a minute, I went the wrong direction. Go ahead and put up Trump. I'll find it on my screen here. The one that says 3. The House of Representatives. Now, I have been waiting my whole entire life for a president like this. I know I was voting age working with Ronald Reagan. I loved Ronald Reagan. Don't take what I'm saying wrong. But I guess right now, the House of Representatives seeks contempt citations. Folks, they're just ignoring our government, the FBI, the Department of Justice, just ignoring the government on this fake dossier information. The House of Representatives seeks contempt citations against the Justice Department and the FBI for withholding key documents and an FBI witness which could shed light on surveillance of associates of Donald Trump. Big stuff, deep state. Again, with the deep state. This information now. Give this information now. Why won't they? Why won't they give this information now? And let's go to Trump number 4. Now, this is the one they say is in big hot water. This is the one where he's a madman. Theresa May. He used her Twitter, so she would get it direct. @Teresa_May. Theresa May, we want you to get I'm going to tag you in this. I don't want this to go to your associates. I don't want this to go to your friends. I don't want you to have somebody walk in. I want you to pick up your phone and say, oh my God, Donald tweeted me directly. @Theresa May. Don't focus on me. Focus on the destructive, radical Islamic terrorism that is taking place within the United Kingdom. We are doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Don't focus on me. Focus on your damn radical Islamic terrorists. Go, Trump, go. That's all I can say. Go, Trump, go. I will get that in just a minute. Now, I got 12 minutes, so I gotta make hay. All right, let's finish up the. Let's finish up the. I cannot show you the videos, but you should watch the videos. Okay, put up the picture. Jayda Fransen. Okay, this is her Twitter feed. Okay, Jayda Fransen. Donald Trump, okay? She has 78,000 followers, all right? And Donald Trump is the picture, and she's in Great Britain. Donald Trump is the picture of here. What is Britain? Hold on a minute. Let me get this first. I had it here just a second ago. Sorry about that. What is Britain's first? Britain's first. And who are Jayda, Fransen, and Paul Golding? And what did Donald Trump retweet? The far-right nationalist party wants to ban Islam from the UK and fiercely opposes mass immigration. All right? This is coming from The Sun. A far-right and British nationalist political party formed in 2011 by anti-abortion campaigner Jim Dawson and Paul Golding. The group opposes mass immigration but says it's not racial, but it's a loyalist movement. I have held Christian patrols and invasions of British mosques, but have now been banned from entering any such building. Okay, these people, I'm telling you right now, they want to have the end of Great Britain. It's over. They want America. This Jayda Friedland will not stop fighting. Okay, she said, Donald Trump retweeted, okay, Donald Trump retweeted 3 of her videos. She said on Twitter, the Muslim mayor of London, who said terror attacks are just part and parcel of living in a major city, is throwing a stromp over, must be a British term, over at real Donald Trump retweeting a political leader who campaigns against terrorism and highlights the dangers of mass Muslim immigration. Shocking. Okay, this lady is always putting Christian, they're putting Great Britain first, America first. This is Great Britain first. And it says she's the deputy leader of at Britain First headquarters, faith to God in Britannia. If the world hates, she's got a Bible verse on here. If the world hates you, remember they hated me first, John 15:18. I'm telling you, they are freaking out over these retweets, not for any other reason. The white supremacist. I don't have time to go into that. Let me read the rest of his tweets. I did pull up. I watched all 3 videos. And they're saying they're allegedly phony. Folks, I watched the videos. They are videos. I don't know. They say they're allegedly phony. High stock. This is Donald J. Trump, your president, just an hour ago. Stock market hits new record high. Confidence and enthusiasm abound. More great numbers coming out. This is the second one. Donald J. Trump, the Chinese envoy who just returned from North Korea, seems to have no impact on little rocket man. Hard to believe his people and his military put up with living in such horrible conditions. Trump will stop the people from living in those horrible conditions we talked about yesterday. They've been over there starving. George W. Bush watched it. Barack Obama watched it. Just think what it was like, people starving and malnutrition in North Korea, and killed and murdered and beaten and worked like dogs while Michelle Obama gets the little kids up the ramp and spends $144 million, if that's the number, on vacations. I tell you what, that sickens me. It just does every time, all right? Hard to believe is people in the military put up with living in such horrible conditions. Here's 2 hours ago. The failing New York Times has totally gone against the social media guidelines that they installed to preserve some credibility after many of their biased reporters went rogue. This is another one 2 hours ago. The failing New York Times, the pipe organ for the Democrat Party, has become virtual lobbyists for them with regard to our massive tax cut bill. They are wrong so often that now I know we have a winner. Okay, so those are the tweets from Donald Trump. I want to play this. I wanted to say I want to play a clip. I'm going to close with a clip today, and that's going to be the end of the show. You'll see it. I'm going to close with a clip. And let me get to where I want to be here. hang tight. McConnell promises Collins tax bill won't lead to Medicare cuts. Folks, if something doesn't lead to some cuts, we have a big, big problem coming up. All right, Joe Scarborough. Yesterday, President Donald Trump said, hey, let's look into Joe Scarborough, right? Let's do that. Why don't we look at the 2003 or 2001 case, if I can remember right. Joe Scarborough had an assistant. Do I have, let's see, what do I got? Put up the one that I just have. It says Joe. This is just a picture of Joe Scarborough and his assistant, okay? And this lady is working for Joe Scarborough. The curious cause of death of Joe Scarborough's intern, Lauer Clausewitz. With recent attacks on President Donald Trump and accusations of threats of blackmail by Joe Scarborough and Minka Brzezinski, the daughter of the co-founder of the Trilateral Commission, Brzezinski, some information about Scarborough's past has come to surface. All right, Scarborough used to serve as a U.S. Republican congressman from Florida in the 1st District of 1995 to 2001. He shortly resigned 5 months into his fourth term. Why did he resign 5 months into his fourth term? In September 2001, 2 months before he resigned, on July 20th, 2001, his intern, Lauer Clausewitz, was found dead inside his office on the floor. Her body was discovered by a couple who wanted to speak to her about the paperwork permit they had filled out. However, the once respected news agency CNN reported that Scarborough was set to resign as early as May 2001, so the death of his aide probably didn't have anything to do with the resignation. All right? So Scarborough resigns. She apparently, the story of the death, she apparently got dizzy and had a arrhythmia, and she's 28 years old, and she stood up and fell over, and her head hit the desk, and supposedly that's what killed this beautiful young 28-year-old intern of Joe Scarborough's, okay? It's been a mystery because the family wasn't aware of these health issues, is my understanding. And also, this woman had an arrhythmia that caused her to, pass out. She passed out and bump her head. Just saying. I think it was like 3 weeks before that, she ran an 8K, and she was a member of some kind of jogging club or running club in the area. So that's a mystery. So, who is the dead aide behind Trump's tweet at Joe Scarborough's? President Donald Trump dredged up, a 2001 incident involving the death of MSNBC Joe Scarborough staffer while he was serving in Congress, called for an investigation into what happened. All right? So Scarborough, the congressman, in 2001, an 28-year-old female staffer was found dead in Scarborough's Florida district office at Fort Walton Beach. Investigators declared the death of the natural causes, but that hasn't stopped some from questioning whether there's foul play involved. Can't go into that. So yesterday, Scarborough and Minka have done everything they can to treat Donald Trump like a criminal, a deranged madman, lost his mind. The world stage, diplomatically, we're going to be in nuclear war. They have talked garbage about this guy like you would not believe. They have done everything to fuel every single thing they can to fuel the Russian investigation, bombshell after bombshell, lie after lie after lie, everything they could do to take down Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump said, you know, I could show you the pictures, okay? Now, I don't know about them showing up at Mar-a-Lago, but I could take you and show you Minka's pictures over the last 10 years. And good for Minka. I mean, she wanted to facelift or 2 or 3 or whatever she's up to, okay? If she wanted to perk some things up, just saying. If she wanted to brighten and whiten, whatever, make some new lines, you know, whatever Minka wanted to do. But Donald Trump said, hey, they showed up at Mar-a-Lago, you know, New Year's Eve. I said, no, our faces blink. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. All right? So I want to end the show, number one, with this video. We will be at where the hell will it be? Circuit World of Blue Ridge. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, Ask the Doc, Pet of the Week, All-Star Panel, you name it. We will be up there, and I want to leave with Don Imus. I don't know if you've ever watched or listened to Don Imus, and this is Don Imus's feelings on Joe Scarborough. And stay with this video, and that's the end of the show. Sam, play that video.
So yesterday, Dumb and Dumber went on the radio, Scarborough.
Yeah.
And let me. I'm going to speak slowly, so Scarborough understands this. And what's her name? And so David Hinckley and others. I'm going to speak slowly. No, see if you can understand this.
All right.
His radio show is canceled. They're not revamping anything. He will never, ever be on WABC in New York again, ever. And probably never on any Citadel radio station ever, again, ever. They're not revamped. It was a story just to let everybody save face. Ask the people. Well, here's what kind of guy Scarborough is. What a disgusting, backstabbing phony. Check it and be my guest. Call Human Resources at NBC. Find out how many people have filed complaints against him. Do that. Then he says, Bigfoot, that when he took over for us, when I got fired, that they quadrupled the ratings. Well, what are the facts?
Well, the fact is they get about the same that they had when you left. And they're getting about half of what you got when you were at your height at MSNBC.
When we were at our height at MSNBC, we were pulling between 700,000 and 800,000 people.
I know.
They're pulling 350 now. That's about what we were pulling. So he's lying about that, and he's obviously lying about getting blown out at the radio. You know why they got blown out? Because they suck. And he's a punk and a phony. That has to sound vicious and mean, but that's exactly what he is.